Konnichiwa. Hello and welcome to Learn Japanese with Masa Sensei. This is my very first episode of podcast. I have been teaching Japanese on YouTube for around 4 years, and I had many requests from my subscribers to start a podcast channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Masa. I'm Japanese. Now let me talk about why I started this podcast channel. I love to learn languages, and I started learning English when I was a kid. I studied French in university, and I have been learning Mandarin and Tagalog for about 5 years. I'm currently challenging myself to learn Korean. From my experience as a Japanese teacher and a language learner, I realized that if you don't use the language, you will never be fluent in that language. Currently, in my YouTube channel, I am teaching JLPT N3 level, which is an intermediate level. But even though you know the N3 level grammars, it doesn't mean that you are fluent in that language. Some of you might feel stuck when you try to speak even a very simple thing, or you might not be able to speak with the locals when you go traveling. So I thought that it would be a good idea to fill in this gap in this podcast. So I will still be focusing on the grammar, but I will also like to teach some phrases that can be used in the daily conversation. So this means that this podcast is designed for a complete beginner of Japanese and for those who are in advanced level but would like to review what you have learned so far. I will also like to talk about some cultural things. And of course, for my Patreon supporter, you'll be able to pick up a topic for me to cover in the episode of podcast. The detail is in the description, so please check it out. Now today, I would like to talk about how to introduce yourself. Now, before we get to the next part of the podcast, thank you for your support, and I would like to introduce Lingopie, a great learning language app to use. Are you tired of traditional language learning methods that don't hold your interest? Then you should try Lingopie, the online language learning platform that uses TV shows, movies, and animes to help you improve your Japanese skills. With Lingopie, you can choose from a variety of Japanese TV shows and movies that match your interest and language level. Lingopie uses interactive features like bilingual subtitles, flashcards, and quizzes to help you learn new vocabulary and grammar concepts in your context. It's the perfect way to immerse yourself in Japanese culture while improving your language skills. And with Lingopie's affordable subscription plans, it's never been easier to learn Japanese. So why wait? Click the link in the description to start your 7-day free trial with Lingopie and enjoy a 55% discount on your annual plan. Hello in Japanese is Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Good morning. A formal way is Ohayougozaimasu. Ohayougozaimasu. Good morning in a casual way is Ohayou. Ohayou. So when you talk with someone who is older than you or who is in a higher level than you, we will normally use this formal speech. And for friends and families, we will use this casual speech. Ohayougozaimasu is formal and Ohayou is casual. Good evening is Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Thank you formal way is ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。Thank you in a casual way is ありがとう。ありがとう。Goodbye in a formal way is さようなら。さようなら。Goodbye in a casual way is bye bye. Bye bye. Just like English. Nice to meet you is はじめまして。はじめまして。When you say I am Masa, we say 私はマサです。私はマサです。私 is I. わ is something called particle. This particle wa comes after the topic of the sentence. So 私 I is the topic, so we will use wa after that. Masa is the name, is my name. And then des at the end of the sentence is something called copula. So for affirmative sentence, we will use this des at the end of the sentence. 私はマサです is I am Masa. I am Japanese will be 私は日本人です。私は日本人です。So 日本 is Japan. 人 is people. So 日本人 is Japanese people. 私は日本人です。I am Japanese people. So if you add jing after a country name, it will become the people from that country. South Koreans will be Kankoku jin. Kankoku jin. Because Kankoku is South Korea. Chinese will be Chuugoku jin. Chuugoku jin. Because Chuugoku is China. Amerika jin. Amerika jin. As you can imagine, America is America. So American people will be Amerika jin. フランス人 フランス人 You can also imagine that フランス is France. フランス人 is French people. You can also add your occupation. So for example, 先生 先生 means teacher. So if I say 私は先生です私は先生です It means I'm a teacher. Student is 学生学生 So if you say 私は学生です It means I'm a student. So now you can make a very simple self-introduction. For example, こんにちは。私はマサです。私は日本人です。私は先生です。This means, Hello, my name is Masa. I'm Japanese. I'm a teacher. So let's try to make your own self-introduction. So this is all for today. Thank you very much for listening to my very first episode. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.